The possibilities of video art are ever expanding, making it possible now to turn even things like numbers and data into visual art. We're here at the Made in New York Media Center by IFP to check out the exhibition, The Arbitrary Art of Numbers, in which several artists, including a few Chinese artists, have found various ways to turn data into art. The Arbitrary Art of Numbers challenges several new media artists from around the world to make art out of otherwise arbitrary data. Chinese artist Frances Wong created her 10-minute video piece called 49th Street by recording 12 hours of street activity outside of her Brooklyn apartment.
It is captured from a video camera feed that is filming continuously through 12 hours, and it's compressed to 10 minutes here. So you see this pausing effect that is actually indicate the sound level of the street. There's another layer of the visualization that is the grass-like visual. It is altered by the weather data of this location, the wind speed and the wind direction, temperature.
Using film, open-source weather data, and a creative coding software called Open Frameworks based on the coding language C++, Frances was able to create the dynamic visuals seen in the exhibition.
I took the camera that's shooting the street, and I also collecting data at the same time. It's real time, so the data is like about that time, about that location. I use coding and then some post-production, with video software to compose these two things together.
Chinese artist James Yuxi used data on Beijing's pollution levels from the past 2 years to distort a nearly 1,000-year-old Chinese painting called Thousands of Li of Rivers and Mountains, an expression also used in Chinese to refer to its self-made improvement. Using an open-source software called Processing, he used the data to distort the painting along its y-axis. The greater the pollution levels, the more distorted the painting appears.
I grabbed the data from the U.S. Embassy in China, in Beijing, the capital city, and I used the data is called PM 2.5. It is the measurement about the inhalable particle that is hazard to your health. In China, it's called smog or haze. The measurement of PM 2.5 is 500. During that, it's almost 600, or it's just like now it's out of the index.
James plans to create more projects like this one, but instead using real-time data fluctuations to distort images.
In the future, maybe I have several different cities, and each city maybe I can pick different painting.
The curator of the Arbitrary Art of Numbers, Hans Taumann, has spent the past 15 years working with artists who work with data, and hopes the exhibition will shed light on the boundary between information and art.
For me, it's always a question, when is it art? And when is it education? For example, an infographics could be very beautiful. I might even hang it up onto my wall, but it might not be art. So I was specifically looking for artists who take the same idea, but messing up the data and presenting it in a ambiguous, in a new way that allows us new insights at the data and how it is presented.
The Arbitrary Art of Numbers will be on view through December 31st.